Different games and different gamers need different mice. The right gaming mouse will fit your hand and grip style so perfectly you'll forget you're even using a mouse. It will glide effortlessly across any surface you choose to play on, and will have intuitive, well-placed tactile buttons. Oh, and it will also pack a powerful sensor and near zero latency, so you can nail the perfect headshot every time. There are dozens of players in the gaming mouse industry, and the models can range from budget-friendly basics to ultra-premium devices with physics-defying upgrades. There are also some bold design choices out there, such as flashy RGB, removable swappable parts, and adjustable weight systems. There's no one-size-fits-all mouse here. The right gaming mouse for you depends on everything from the games you play to how big your hand is and how you hold your mouse. We have listed the top 6 gaming mouse and their key features, plus the things you need to consider to help you choose the best one for you. Links to all products mentioned in the video are in the description below. You could also find a more detailed analysis and a comparison tool on our website, legitpic.com. Number 6. SteelSeries Rival 5. Our top honors goes to the SteelSeries Rival 5 for being impressively capable and stunningly affordable. This pick doesn't leave much else to be desired with its $60 price point and versatility. Impressively, SteelSeries actually increased the number of buttons available on the Rival 5 over those found on the Rival 600. You get your usual assortment, plus a third thumb button situated near the front of the mouse, as well as a two-way, flickable button above the back and forward buttons. This makes it a great combo of an average gaming mouse and MMO or MOBA option. The SteelSeries Rival follows the trend of gaming mice shedding weight as it's slightly cut back from the Rival 600. Part of that weight loss may come from the omission of a depth sensor, but the Rival 5's TrueMove air optical sensor still provides solid tracking. Being a wired option also helps contribute to its lightweight. An added perk is the considerable RGB lighting on board with a zone at the scroll wheel, a zone in the SteelSeries logo on the palm rest, and 2 RGB strips on each side of the palm rest, each with 4 independent lighting zones. Number 5. Corsair Dark Core RGB Pro Wireless Gaming Mouse. After thousands of clicks, swipes, and scrolls, the Corsair Dark Core RGB was a clear winner in our testing. The Corsair is a versatile gaming mouse that provides a comfortable grip paired with a scroll wheel and buttons that have a reasonable feel, plus you can use it wired, via Bluetooth, or over Corsair's Slipstream high-speed 2.4 GHz wireless connection. The RGB Pro includes a USB-A to USB-C cable, which is used to charge the internal battery of the mouse and act as a wired connection to your computer. This way, you can have a true zero latency experience. Option 2 is a tiny USB dongle that directly connects the mouse to your PC via a 2.4 GHz connection. This dongle uses Corsair's proprietary Slipstream wireless tech, which has a sub-1 millisecond wireless speed. That means it's constantly communicating with a dongle that's plugged into the USB port on your computer, letting it know exactly what you're doing with the mouse. Finally, if you don't have a spare USB port, you can connect the mouse via Bluetooth. You'll get better gaming performance using either a wired or 2.4 GHz connection, but having a fallback option of Bluetooth is a welcome feature. The 3-pronged approach is really handy and allows you to have a few layers of redundancy. This way, if one form of connectivity fails, you have another to continue that match in Fortnite or finish up that work in a spreadsheet. In comparison to the other mice we tested, the RGB Pro wasn't alone in offering 3 different connection options, all of which are reliable and relatively issue-free. However, we experienced less interface with the Corsair when connected to our Mac, giving it a slight edge over the competition. As an added bonus, the RGB uses a USB-C connection, allowing you to use the cable to sync your data or charge other devices when not in use. At 133 grams, the RGB Pro is one of the heavier mice we tested. This is one of those areas that's strictly personal preference, but we preferred the added weight of the RGB Pro over the Logitech's G Pro X Superlight gaming mouse that weighs less than 63 grams. The heavier design of the RGB Pro not only makes the mouse feel sturdier, like it can take the repeated bashing of its buttons, but it also provides some resistance when moving the mouse, which leads to more accurate movements instead of overshooting a target because of how easy it is to move. Along with a strong base, the RGB Pro has a very versatile design. On the left side of the mouse is a permanent side grip that acts as a ledge to rest your thumb on. Out of the box, the right side of the mouse is flat without a grip. However, you can remove the small plate and replace it with another side grip. There are a total of 8 programmable buttons that you can customize using Corsair's IQ software. 8 buttons sit right in the middle of the pack compared to other mice we tested. There are 2 buttons on the left side of the housing, another 2 buttons just to the left of the standard mouse button. There's another button just beneath the scroll wheel that's used to change between the DPI settings, and of course, there's the right click button. The left and right click buttons have a 50 million click rating, basically meaning it'll last you a good few years. There's a somewhat steep learning curve to IQ, especially when it comes to creating custom actions for buttons, but once you get the hang of it, you'll be able to create and set multiple profiles with ease. You can save 3 different lightings and macro profiles on the mouse. Logitech's G-Hub is easier to set up and use, while Razer and SteelSeries are in line with Corsair in that they have a steep learning curve but offer the ability to create profiles, change lighting, and alter what each button on the mouse does. Now, since this is a gaming mouse, there are of course customizable lights built in. There are 9 different RGB lighting zones you can tailor to fit your mood or gaming session. You can fully customize the color and lighting pattern of the lights, or pick from some of iQ's default lighting themes. You can even create custom profiles for specific apps or games, changing the lights when you're watching a movie or gaming. Battery life will vary based on whether you're using a slipstream dongle connection or Bluetooth, along with if lighting is engaged. Corsair estimates battery life of 16 hours with lighting on or 36 hours with lighting turned off when connected via the dongle. Using a Bluetooth connection, you'll get 18 hours with the lighting on or 50 hours with it off. Those numbers line up with our real-world experience. If anything, the estimate for slipstream with lighting on is on the low side. Arguably, battery life is the biggest drawback and the only potential detractor from the RGB Pro. Other wireless gaming mice we tested had much longer battery life, with the likes of Razer DeathAdder V3 Pro lasting up to 120 hours. You'll want to get in the habit of charging the RGB Pro every few nights. We were able to push it through a full week of work with light gaming, so it's not something you'll charge every night. That said, the Corsair Dark Core RGB Pro Wireless is a well-rounded gaming mouse that does a lot of different things and does them well. From its sturdy construction to the pleasant feel of each click, smooth scrolling of the wheel, and customization options that truly make it your own, it has earned its place as our best overall gaming mouse. Ultimately, at $79.99, it proves you don't have to spend a ton to get a high-quality gaming mouse. Number 4. Razer Basilisk V3 Pro. The Razer Basilisk has been our favorite gaming mouse for first-person shooters since it hit scene in 2017, and it continues to endure with the Razer Basilisk V3 Pro. This gaming mouse takes a great ergonomic design and pairs that with fast, smooth, and responsive movement. It boasts 30,000 DPI, 750 IPS max speed, and 70G acceleration, plus there are 11 programmable buttons toting optical switches. The Basilisk is a fully loaded gaming mouse when it comes to connectivity too. You get Razer Hyperspeed Wireless or a USB-C wired for a lag-free connection, while Bluetooth allows the mouse to work with a majority of your other devices. And to top it off, you get 13 customizable RGB lighting zones to play with. Beyond the specs, the Razer Basilisk Ultimate feels and plays great. It has the perfect shape to be cupped in your hand, and hitting the DPI clutch to pull off a precise shot feels as good as pulling the e-brake on a hairpin turn in a rally car. You can also program the side battle to toggle your second ability bar in MMOs or trigger your class ability in a MOBA game, and the improved scroll wheel allows for free spinning to run through content quickly, while a tactile mode makes it easy to cycle through weapons or skills. Number 3. MadCatz R.A.T 8 Plus. Now, the MadCatz R.A.T 8 Plus is an interesting looking mouse that conforms to your hand rather than the other way around. It lets you literally dial in the perfect palm grip with movable rest that you can shift into the right position for your comfortable hold. You also get adjustable weights to really make this mouse a perfect dance partner for your hand. Beyond the convenient adjustments, you're getting a proper gaming mouse with RGB lighting, 11 customizable buttons, onboard memory for up to 4 profiles, and long-lasting Omron switches. A PixArt sensor keeps you sharp in games, and it supports sensitivities up to 16,000 CPI. If you're on the hunt for a gaming mouse with a robust feature set and unique look guaranteed to conform perfectly to your hand, look no further than the MadCatz R.A.T 8 Plus. Number 2. Razer DeathAdder V3 Pro. Razer's DeathAdder V3 Pro supports a subtle but significant redesign that makes it lighter, more tactile, and more ergonomic than its predecessor, the DeathAdder V2 Pro. The new V3 Pro just weighs 2.22 ounces and features a streamlined silhouette with a split key cover design and 5 programmable buttons. The DeathAdder V3 Pro may not be as flashy as other gaming mice, but it still has plenty of features packed under its ultra-lightweight hood. The mouse is equipped with Razer's Focus Pro 30K optical sensor, which has a max sensitivity of 30,000 dpi, a tracking speed of 750 IPS, and up to 70 G of acceleration. The sensor tracks seamlessly on a variety of surfaces, including transparent glass. The V3 Pro comes with a Razer Hyperspeed 2.4 GHz wireless dongle, and is also compatible with Razer's Hyperpolling wireless dongle, which upgrades the V3 Pro's wireless polling rates to 4000 Hz. Using the V3 Pro with the Hyperpolling wireless dongle does have the downside of dropping the mouse's impressive 90-hour battery life down to just 24 hours. Maybe that's why Razer doesn't automatically include the new dongle with the V3 Pro. Number 1. Logitech G502X Plus. The Logitech G502X Plus is a spiritual successor to the very popular G502 and brings some warmly welcomed tweaks and improvements. Namely, updates to the Lightspeed wireless connectivity to deliver 68% faster response times, updated hybrid optical mouse switches for improved speed and reliability, and extended battery life. It won't be for everyone. The larger size was great for my hands, but anyone with smaller palms may struggle to play at their best with this. Plus, the $159 asking price is a little steep, but it does improve the G502 formula in some key places. Of course, for peak esports performance, you should really look at wired options, but for a cable-free setup and all the specs to give you a competitive edge, there's really nothing better in the wireless category. So, that wraps up our list of the best gaming mouse. Hope you found this video helpful, and if so, please leave a thumbs up as I always appreciate that. Let us know in the comments down below which gaming mouse you're going to choose. Thanks for watching, and that's all for this video. If you liked this video and it helped you in any way, please get this video a like, and if you don't want to miss out on any future videos, subscribe to the channel. Hope to see you in the next video. Till next time, see you guys later.